Welcome to part 2 of the All Access with Jess show, where we continue with Colombe Mugisha's story. Last time, or rather just a few moments ago, she was talking about having a child when she was 13 years of age. She's currently 27 years, her son is 14, and she wanted to also share a bit of a background with regard to being a single mother in this day and age. What are some of the challenges that she has faced, and what advice does she have for women who are single mothers? If I can be honest, Colombe, whenever I meet a single mother and she says that she's a mother of one and she's raising the child alone, normally I start asking questions, and not bad questions, but I start thinking, what happened to the dad? Did they have a fight? Is he alive? Is he? You know what I mean? Yeah. So I somewhat already started thinking of what you could already be facing with the fact that you are 27, you have a 14-year-old child, and if people meet him and you, they're like, okay, the math is not, it's not possible like you say. So maybe let's start here. Tell me about how it is like for you being a single mom in this day and age.
To be a single mom, to some people it's fine, and others it's not good. Maybe they say, what happened to the dad? Did you guys quarrel? What happened? Where is the dad? So you see. So to me, I think to be a single mom, it's an experience to me. Yeah. Now I know that. Now I can do things on my own. No one comes to disturb me.
Yeah. And if you do not mind me asking, and if it's not too personal, is it your wanting to be a single mom, or is it that you did not want the father to be in the picture and you wanted to do it alone, or what happened? What transpired?
Actually, I wanted, but he never wanted. I don't know if I can say, I don't know. Let me say it actually.
Yeah.
The son will resemble. And the dad was like, is it true that he's my son?
There's nothing that makes him look like him, even one small item that he has on his body that...
Actually, the dad was born with this, how can I call it?
The commutation thing of the finger?
Even the baby was born with that.
Okay.
So he was like, yeah, he's my son.
Okay.
Then when he was growing up, he was looking at me.
Like you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at the end, he was like, no, he's not my son. Then he went.
So what changed? But we cannot, I don't even think we need to get to that, because this is about your story and you're the one who matters right now. So it's a son. He is 14 years old, and I bet he's one very handsome young boy.
I'm jealous too.
True. So tell us, how is it raising a son by yourself?
So it's hard and somehow fun, because I have to act like a dad at the same time like a mom.
Yeah.
So I have to put some boundaries.
Okay.
I have to teach him what to do, like cleaning the house, doing everything, because this will help in his future.
That's true. Yeah.
And I have also to teach him, because he's 14.
Yeah.
Now he's thinking about like he's a man.
Yeah.
Has to go on, has to do what.
Yeah.
So I'm not that woman who hide. You see, you remember that time our parents, they never tell us that if you get in love with a boy, he will pregnant you.
Yes.
They're like quiet. They tell you in a saying that you go and then you bring me babies. You don't know how.
Yeah.
How should I go and talk to a boy and then I bring babies? That's true.
Yeah. So, or they even just tell you you're not allowed to talk to boys.
Yeah.
And now you wonder, why am I not supposed to talk to boys? So I will go talk to boys.
Yeah. Because then to me, I tell him the truth that if you get in love, there is this. We are human. Yeah. There is these feelings. You feel like you want to sleep with that girl.
Yes.
And if you sleep with that girl because I always tell him that I got you at early age.
Yes.
You see, I'm facing a lot of problems.
Yes.
Challenges. I don't wish you that this will happen to you.
You obviously want him to have a better life.
Yeah, a better life.
Yeah.
So I'm that woman who always actually, to him, he think that I'm the mother also as a sister, and friend.
So you've tried to make sure there are certain lines that you have, but at the same time he feels that he gets the complete parenting with regard to being a young man. Have you tried to incorporate the family, maybe male figures, to talk to him? And
I've tried with my uncles to try to talk to him, but he's not. I've just found that he's not comfortable with them. He's just comfortable with
you. So if he's comfortable with you, tell me, how was the first time you talked to him about sex education? Because
no, not even sex education. I remember. No, I won't tell this. I remember.
No, that's the one we want to know. But okay, we want to.
I remember he came.
Yeah.
He came and told me that, Mom, I'm sick. What happened to you? He told me that I have problems on my sex.
Do not embarrass him on the show.
So when I saw the problem, I was shy.
Oh, he showed you the problem?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then it wasn't like he was growing.
Yeah.
It wasn't a problem. He wasn't even sick because to him, he didn't know what happened.
Okay.
So I was shy. I was like, should I tell him?
Yeah.
Should I do what?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let me just make him happy and take him to the hospital.
Okay.
And then I talked to the doctor. I told him that this is that, just make him happy and tell him, give him a something.
Yeah.
Then he go to the hospital.
Peace of mind. And then after that, you got comfortable to talk to him, because I'm imagining if I had a son, I'd probably I don't know, need some shots of wine, not shots, but glasses of wine.
Sometimes I can take a little.
Yeah, to talk to him comfortably. Yeah.
I'm like, if you do this, you're a pregnant woman. If you do this, you can like someone.
It's normal. They'll have crushes. Yeah, he's on that age.
At the age of 18, 19, 20, you're ready to do everything you want. But now, just sit there and know that.
Wow. So one thing that I'm definitely getting from the conversation we are having is that having that openness with your son with regard to what is the reality of the situation is important. And at the same time, I think considering you went through such a situation yourself when you were younger, you obviously want to educate your children about sex education so that, they will not feel like they never got an opportunity to learn because they already had their parent there to assist them. Even if you're a guardian, I think it's just supposed to be something basic that we bring on board, on top of many other virtues that we teach them, obviously. Now, tell me about any challenges that you faced with being a single mother.
The challenge I faced is the society. The society was always judging me. What happened to her? Why? There are some society I can go, they don't accept me.
Wow.
Yeah. And even my family, there are some members of my family, they don't accept me because because they don't see me as a woman. We call it femelle in French.
Okay.
They don't see me.
Je parle un peu français, mais continuez s'il vous plaît.
So they don't see me as someone who, actually, I think to them that they want me to go to have a house, a family with a husband there. But I don't know, it's a challenge to me. There are some certain people who doesn't accept me. Like, for example, boys. There are some boys who can come. When they see that I have a kid, they fear they run.
And, I don't understand why there's that fear or that, to be honest, that taboo.
But to me, I think it's about culture.
Yeah. Because maybe someone prefers to start a family with someone from the beginning. But I would assume if I come with a child, we are a packaged deal, right? And if he is my child, by default, if we get a child together, he's our child too, right? So I honestly do not understand why that should be an issue. But again, everyone with their own preference, tea or coffee, right? Now, let's go back to society. So how was it for you dealing with the societal, if I'm saying it correctly, with the society pressure? And was it overwhelming at one point? And what did you do to just get strong and move on with life?
The thing that makes me strong to don't focus on the society was like, I'm orphan. Maybe God bless me these kids, like to be like my father, my mother.
Yeah.
So it encouraged me. I wasn't even focusing about the people. I was like, he's my life, he's my son, he's my family, he's my father, he's my mother, he's everything to me. For them, they have their family. He's my family. So I can't focus.
So you mentioned already, when guys hit on you and then they find out you have a son. What is it like dating when you're a single mother?
Yeah, dating when you're a single mother, it's hard because you have to introduce the kid. Because it's not good to always change men when you have a kid.
That's true.
Yeah. Even the baby or the kids or the son, he want to be like you. The parents want to be. I want to be like my mom.
Yeah.
But when you show him like today, you show him a white man, today Arab, India. It's like, is my mom serious?
I have so many daddies.
Yeah, I have so many daddies. So to me, I think I give, first of all, before you date me, I first tell you that I have a first love. This is my son. And then, if I see that we can work together, then I introduce you to my son.
Yeah.
But sometimes my son, I try to do that, and my son is very open.
Wow.
He tells me, Mom, that man doesn't love you.
Eh?
Mm-hmm.
He has instincts for days. Or
maybe if he doesn't like you, he tells me, Mom, you know what? He's not welcome in our house.
Oh, wow. Yeah, as the 14-year-old man of the house, I have said and I have decided, woman.
I can't say that it's maybe because he's jealous.
I don't think so, no. But I think kids can you have grown up bond with him, so I would assume he knows your worth. He knows that you are enough, and when he sees a man talk to you in a certain way, he knows if this man is serious with my mom or not. So, I mean, that's really dope. Kudos to you, young man. Kudos if you were gonna watch this. But if you're gonna watch this, don't mind what your mom said about going to the hospital, okay? So, before we now get to any advice you might have about single ladies in this time and age, is there anything that you want to add about your story that you feel would be of importance to somebody watching this?
Yeah, I can tell that there is in this our society, there are some single mothers you find they don't tell the truth to their kids. What happened with the dad or maybe with the mom. Yeah. You find the baby is growing up like hating the mom or the dad, depending on the one is staying in the house. So I think we should tell the truth to our kids. What happened to the story, so that the kids can grow up. Like for me, I can relate with my story. My kids, I told him that what happened to his dad. I told him the truth. I'm the one who provide everything. I'm the one who do this. But I don't want you to hate your dad. He's your dad.
Yeah, whatever the case.
Don't what he did, but he's your father.
Yeah.
It's up to him to decide if I can talk to my dad or can't. Yeah.
It's up to him. Yeah.
To me, I think single mothers or single fathers should express and tell the truth. Yeah. Instead of hiding and trying to talk on their behalf. To look like they are good.
Because you do not want your child to grow up favoring one parent and then despising the other. And obviously, we have to be sensitive to the point that, it's not just, we don't only have single mothers or single fathers. For some, it's out of a situation. Maybe one of the spouses is sick, or maybe they knew they didn't have the capability to provide both the emotional, financial, and any kind of support that the child might need. So obviously, we are not judging anyone. We just needed Colombe to tell her story and what has worked out for her. So while closing up, what advice do you have for single mothers out there who are,
I would advise the single mothers to work. And not to stay there and wait for someone to help. Yeah. They should work and be proud and know that things happen. So I have to work for my babies.
And also what you had mentioned before with regard to educating them, being honest with them, allowing them to become their own person and all that. Is there anything else you want to add before we close?
Yeah, actually, most of the single mothers try to go and hide themselves and try to hide as they didn't produce the child. They should be proud and it doesn't mean that a single mother doesn't go out and enjoy.
Yeah.
We are human. We are also a mother.
Of course.
We should go. Doesn't mean that we have only to focus on the baby.
Yeah.
Yes, we can do that.
Yeah.
At the same time, we can't forget ourselves.
Balance.
Yeah, we can balance.
Yeah. Okay. And maybe a last question. Do you think in the long run you would, want to find, a man and settle down and have, more kids? Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, I'm looking for that even. Actually, it's not in the plan, but the one who always pushed me to do that is my son.
Wow.
When I try to send him something like in the kitchen, he's like, Mom, you're still young.
Yeah.
Just try to get her like a sister so that you can send him.
Oh, wait. He's a smart chap. Yeah. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, I think what's important is one of the things I've really liked about your story is that you accepted whatever life brought to you, and you did not face it with shame, but rather you faced it with courage and with the hope that everything's gonna be okay. And the fact that you still want to have a family and a small sister for your son, that would be awesome. And I mean, guys, when you listen to her story from part 1 and part 2, you can see that she is one strong woman. Like, where? So that was Colombe's story. You've listened to part 1 where it all started, and obviously part 2 where she has somewhat taken, you just did literally a mic drop, because you've accepted the situation, you have handled the situation, you're still working hard to provide for your son, went to school, moved here, started afresh, got a job, still looking to have a family. So in short, I'm saying this on her behalf. Colombe is single, but she's not ready to mingle unless you're serious with life, because her son is gonna kick you to the curb. So you have to be prepared, eh? You don't just bring everything jokes, what over here. But on a serious note, Colombe, I have to tell you, you're a strong woman, and the way you have put in all the work to provide for your son, the universe is definitely aligning to bring amazing, beautiful things. I don't want to say I'm sorry for what you had to go through, because what you went through has shaped who you are right now, and you are a phenomenal woman, right? And your crown is still up there. It's not gonna slip, and life is nothing but great success coming your way. Yeah. And all I can say to you watching this, if you know of anyone who's a single woman, you don't need to watch from afar and judge them, but I think it would be awesome to know what role can you play in assisting them and just giving them some ease in their lives, just to make it a bit more possible for them to meet the needs of this child, and at the same time work, and at the same time be a friend and everything, right? So people have to be a bit light on you guys, right? Okay. So it's been All Access with Jess, spreading love and light, and obviously real stories. And thank you so much, Colombe, for being here.
Thank you
for sharing your story with all honesty. And yeah, guys, if you're a single mom, you got this. Fanya hivi, Colombe. Umefanya hii kazi yote mpaka 14 years, yeah? Yeah. Sawa. Murakoze chane. So guys, Ejorogiza, I've said that correctly, right? Like that's telling her. Ejorogiza. All right. Have a good time. Murakoze chane. See you next time on All Access with Jess. We keep it real, keep it raw, keep it fun. More black guys. Bye.